Everybody, and welcome to the Not Bad Cooking Show. We're here at the Not Bad Cooking Show. We're going to try to bring you some not bad eats and hopefully a little bit of entertainment along the way. Tonight we're going to be making tacos. Haven't quite found anybody who doesn't like tacos, so here we go. Alright, so what we're going to be using today is some nice hand-picked tomatoes. We got a nice red and yellow pepper, a white onion, we got our lime, an avocado, and we got some romaine hearts here because I prefer using romaine over iceberg, especially with my tacos. I got some cilantro, and nice sharpie stabby things. And we're using some 93.7 lean ground beef and our special seasoning. We'll go over a little bit about the seasoning here in just a bit. I prefer using the lean beef with a 7% fat content because it's not as greasy, and if you're like me, it kind of causes a little bit of digestive issues with too much grease. And over here we have our unmarked adult beverage. I use about 8 ounces of that. You can pick your favorite beer, but everyone in this household, we're at least 21 and up. I recommend you be the same. Now, very important thing about onions is safety first. I'm going to take the same spoon that I used for my garlic there. Get this nice and mixed up and crush it down just a bit. Like I said, those tomatoes certainly hold a lot of juice there. Well, it certainly smells great, that's for sure. I'm going to use just a pinch of sea salt with this. Not using very much. That's all we're going to be adding there. Next up, we're going to be cooking our beef. Moving on to the tacos. I know, finally, right? Took me long enough to get here. Now, I'm using about 2 pounds of beef because we got enough mouths in this household to feed. So, go ahead and get that up here and listen to that sizzle. We're going to want to brown this beef up. Our beef is nice and brown now. Hopefully you stuck around to find out. Now that we've got our beef nice and brown, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit here. I told you, I like to use a lot of garlic when I cook. It's one of just the best seasonings in my opinion. So I'm going to use 2 spoonfuls of garlic. 2 spoonfuls of garlic. There we go. If I could talk, I'd be doing fantastic. And now we've got our ingredients from the cutting board, from earlier. I'm gonna put our yellow peppers in. We'll put our red peppers in. Our onions. I'm gonna mix that up here. And I'll tell you, it smells just absolutely fantastic. Onions need to be cut up just a little bit finer. I have a few long ends here, but that's all right. take our other half of the line. Now for our secret spice here. This is a combination of a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of chili powder, a quarter teaspoon of black pepper, a quarter teaspoon of rosemary, and a quarter teaspoon of celery salt. And disperse it a little evenly over the top there. You don't want to put too much seasoning in one area. And now that that's done, with our adult beverage that we have here, you're only going to want to do about 8 ounces. Now put your beef or chicken. You can do this with chicken. I didn't do it with chicken. I did it with beef. Put your beef in. And put your cheese in. Make sure you actually get it on the plate. A little bit of lettuce. I personally just love sour cream. I know it's not for everybody, but there's a select brand that has it in a squeeze tube, and it is just fantastic for this. I usually fold it the end in, make a little pocket, flip it up and over, tuck it, and then roll it. This is the normal way I do it. The next way I like to do it, which you may have seen it done, is you can do it with a pair of scissors, you can do it with a knife. But you cut a split in it about halfway through. If I can remember how to do this right. I like to put my beef in here. A little bit of cheese. Now this works really great too if you're wanting to do quesadillas. I'll do that. I'm going to stop because I about skipped a step. I'll be doing that. A little bit more beef in here. One more fold. A little bit more beef. Wow. I forgot to add vegetables. Can't be doing that. Do the last part there. That is how I like to do my next one. It'd be a little bit messier.
Thank you, sir.
Now for the moment of truth.
Not bad.
And there you have it, folks.